Hi everybody, it's Maureen of Maureen 97 Designs, and today I have a follow-up video for you. The last video I uploaded was about how I did my washi swatching process for my TCMC washi, which is the Coffee Monsterz Co. And I wanted to let you know I actually finished doing all of my washi swatches, and this is what it came out to. That's a lot of washi. Unfortunately, there are 7 rolls that I don't have, and I didn't even bother to buy samples or anything for them because I don't want just to have samples. I actually want to have a roll, and so if I come across a blank card, I know that I don't have a roll. But I thought I would just do a really quick flip through for anybody who's interested. It starts all the way at the very beginning, the very first roll called the OG Mint Emoji Heads that was released in 2017. And according to Helen, only about 100 were produced. So anybody who was able to get their hands on this, really lucky. Including me, I was really lucky to get a used roll secondhand. Okay, and then moving on to 2018, 3 rolls were introduced. The powder pink emojis, and this one doesn't have any foiling. The classic animal onesies, also no foiling. And then the winter mint emojis with no foiling. So the 3 rolls that came out in 2018, Helen hadn't started doing foiling yet. Then in 2019, we have the anniversary pink onesies, which was released for her anniversary event and then brought back for a pre-order. And this is the first foiled TCMC washi, and it actually has silver foil on this really cute pink background. Winnie and Friends 1.0 with satin champagne foil. Lavender gradient emojis with pink foil. Twinkle Twinkle with silver foil. This was the first in the Galaxy series, one of my favorites. Rainbow onesies with satin pink foil, and this was created for Helen's 19th birthday event. Fall Critters 1.0 with satin champagne foil, and it's the beginning of the seasonal series. Winter Critter with holographic foil, the second in the seasonal series. Princess Party with holographic foil, and there are 15 different princesses on this. So for each washi card I wanted to do a full repeat, so this is actually a full repeat of that because there are so many princesses. Stitch and Friends with scrump blue foil, that is so cute. And the letters Ohana are sprinkled in the background, and I'm not going to even try and show you that, but they're very, very, very tiny. And they're actually in the foiled, they're foiled little letters. Sunset Shimmer with satin champagne foil. This is the second in the Galaxy series. Classic animal onesies, but this is 10mm. And this was released on Black Friday and was the first 10mm TCMC washi. And I believe this is the same artwork as the 15mm classic animal onesies from 2018, but just smaller. Mint Emoji Heads, another 10mm, and I don't think any of the 10mm rolls have foil, so I'm not going to feel the need to say no foil. If you hear 10mm, just assume there's no foil. And this was actually a revamped version of the OG Mint washi. The notes I got from the master washi list on the TCMC site, and Helen calls this a permanent roll, which will get restocked every so often. I'm not sure I've seen it come back since then, but you know, I may not have noticed it when it happened, so there you go. Self-care emojis with lavender foil, part of the 4-year anniversary bundle. And then the pink emoji heads in 10mm was also a part of that 4-year anniversary bundle. And now moving on to 2020. Oh wait, was this 2020? Oh, I'm so sorry. 2020 started with the self-care emotis. Yeah, the self-care emoji started 2020, and that was the anniversary bundle. And then Vampy Villains, which, like the Princess Roll, has 15 different villains, and it has lavender foil. Friendly Neighborhood, this is from 2020 and is the very first TCMC washi that I passed on. If you remember, COVID was running rampant in 2020, and I had lost my job, and I wasn't doing much. You know, the kids were at home, and so we're just all kind of at home doing nothing, and there was nothing really to plan. And so I felt like I didn't want to spend too much money on planner things. As much as I love TCMC, I thought, well, this roll is cute, but I don't think I'm going to use it that much. So I passed on it, and now I really regret it, and I'm trying to get my hands on it. But this is the first in the Neighborhood series. Spring Critters with Satin Champagne Foil, and it's the third installment of the seasonal series. Then Dark Side, of course you know what this is inspired by, and it's got holographic stars foil, which is very fitting. This is Interstellar with silver foil, the third in the Galaxy series. Really pretty. Winnie and Friends onesie heads in 10mm. Little Chores with pearl white foil, part of Helen's 20th birthday bundle, along with Sunshine Daisies, also a 10mm. And I don't know if you guys noticed, this is a little Harry Potter reference, Sunshine Daisies. And then the 2020 Advent I did not order, so initially I was missing every single one from the Advent, and then I managed to get the 2 Misfit rolls from an overstock sale, and then very recently I traded with somebody to get some of the Advent rolls, but I'm still missing a bunch. The majority of the ones I'm missing are from the 2020 Advent. So this is Winter Emotis with hollow foil. I managed to trade for the Winter Critters emoji heads in 10mm. I'm missing Snowy Neighborhood with silver foil. I'm also missing Snail Mail Doodles 1.0 in the 10mm. I was lucky enough to get Rainbow Retrograde with the hollow foil. This is probably one of my all-time favorite washes of TCMC because I love, love, love rainbows, and I love the Galaxy series. So this is just beautiful. And then I traded for the Jack Frost emotis, and like I said, I got the Misfit version on an overstock sale, and the regular version has frosty foil, and then the Misfit version has red foil. Then Book Nerd 1.0 15mm. This one actually doesn't have any foiling. And then the Christmas emotis. The regular version has the Rudolph red foil, and actually this is just one repeat of it. It actually has a lot of different images. The Misfit version has silver foil. I have a roll, but I didn't want to open it because it wasn't going to fit on this card anyway, and it's basically the same art, so I didn't bother opening it. And then Christmas Doodles in the 10mm was the last one in the 2020 Advent calendar. So all the ones I'm missing, I am hoping to get my hands on. Now starting in 2021, this is Planning Time with rose gold foil, and it has the letters Planner sprinkled in the background. Oops, skipped one. Snail Mail Doodles 2.0, so you can see this is the same art from the Snail Mail Doodles 1.0, but this was a different colorway, and it's also in the 10mm. Fall Critters 2.0, it has chocolate brown foil and a little bit of revamped art. I think one thing I noticed was this bear in the middle. In the 1.0 version, his smile was a little bit smaller, And then in this version, he has like a great big smile. Winnie and Friends 2.0 with satin champagne foil. I am also missing. One of those kind of bad decisions where I thought, I have Winnie and Friends 1.0, I don't need 2.0. Well, now I need it, so if anybody has it, let me know. Floral Forest. And fun fact, this design was added just 2 hours prior to the pre-order announcement and turned out to be a really popular design. Mountains and Meadows with silver foil was inspired by the beautiful mountains in British Columbia. Summer Critters with sunny gold foil, and the hidden letters in the background spell summer. Travel Time with matte lavender foil. Book Nerd 2.0. Again, this one does not have any foiling. Working emojis with black foil. I think this might be the only roll with black foil. Vertical emoji heads. This is a 7mm size and is the first TCMC vertical design. Plannerland is an 18mm and was inspired by the Facebook group banner at the time. A Spooky Neighborhood with silver foil is the third installment of the Neighborhood series. Tea Time with matcha green foil, how fitting. The letters T are scattered in the background. Coffee Time, to go along with that tea time, with coffee bean foil, and the word coffee is hidden in the background. Sleepy Time emojis, it's got silver foil and the numbers 1 through 9 in the background, and there actually was a noticeable difference in the coloring versions between the ready-to-ship version, which was a little bit more muted and pastel, and then the overstock version, which kind of has these more vibrant colors to it. And it's the same thing kind of with the Sleepy Time doodles in 10mm. The ready-to-ship version slightly lighter, and the overstock version, the colors are a little bit more pronounced. And that's it for 2021. Moving into 2022, we have Magic Forest with ice blue foil, and this was for the 6-year anniversary event. Potion Blue emoji heads in 10mm. Classic emojis with silver foil, and I don't have it in the notes, but this roll actually lends itself to some great creativity, people coloring backgrounds in, giving the emojis clothes and costumes, really fun stuff. Princess Party 2.0 with crystal pink foil. It has updated art, but still has, I think, 15, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep, still got 15 princesses. Affirmations with silver foil. Cafe Time with light gold foil, and the word cafe is hidden in the background. Bills and Budgeting with light gold foil. And Helen wrote that this was the first truly green washi for TCMC, which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize there was no true green washi. This one is the Four Seasons, and it's an 18mm with silver foil, inspired by Italian composer Antonio Vivaldi, who of course composed the Four Seasons. Fitness Fun, silver foil. Rainbow Animal Onesies 2.0 with holographic foil and revamped artwork. Self-Care 2.0 with matte purple foil. Birthday Bash emojis with light gold foil, part of Helen's 22nd birthday bash, along with rainbow emoji heads in 10mm. Another favorite of mine with this rainbow background. Cozy Halloween with frosty silver foil. And then here's 4 in the Wonder Pens collaboration. The fountain pen emojis in 15mm with silver foil. And then the other 3 are 10mm fountain pen doodles, ink bottle doodles, and this is 1 repeat, so hopefully you can find that perfect ink bottle to match whatever ink you're using. And then the Cozy Cat doodles. And then for some odd reason there was Cozy Christmas released in November, and it has frosty silver foil, and I don't have it and I don't know why, so trying to get my hands on that one too. And then this is the start of the 2022 Advent. This is Morning Routine Emojis, and it has light gold foil, Sweet Treats with shattered pink foil, Fruits and Veggies with champagne rose gold foil, and this is 1 repeat of the Fruits and Veggies. I love how she included so many different fruits and veggies. And just as a note, for the sealed, I crossed it off and put in box because the washi rolls all came in little boxes for the Advent calendar, and the rolls inside the boxes were not shrink wrapped. So it's not technically sealed, it's just in the box, and I know it's unused. Evening Routine Emojis with silver foil, Evening Fog Emoji Heads in 10mm, and then the last one from 2022, this is the 4 biomes, and it's technically 2.0 with silver foil because the first version, which had frosted foil, was available only as a prize in a giveaway that Helen ran, I believe, in the Facebook group, and I think there were only 750 rolls or something like that, so another limited one, but I'm happy that I just got the one with the silver foil because it's really pretty. So that's the whole collection right there. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching.